Good afternoon and welcome to week 3. This week we will be focusing on a time period between 1914 and 1914 through 1945, and we will be focusing on modernisms in American poetry. This week you will read about the social historical context of that time, but you'll also be able to read about poets writing about other poets' work. Instead of me assigning particular authors for you to read and giving you specific questions to answer, I want you to explore these poets on your own. So, between the pages of 570 and 772, you will choose one poet to analyze their poetry for this week's response assignment. So, what I suggest you do is scan through those pages and look at the poets. Choose about maybe 3 or 4 poets, scan their biographical sketches, and then find out which poet that you identify with the most. Then from there, I want you to focus on a particular poet to do your response number 3 and to do your post number 4 on the American Identities page on Facebook. In reference to the American Identities page on Facebook, I wasn't that active this week, but I'm going to go back this week. There are still some things from week 2 that I want to put on the American Identities page, along with updates for week 3. And I'm also going to reply to a lot of your postings that you did for week 2. I've been reading those, and so now I'm going to go back and post those, and I'm really enjoying reading what you guys are writing and how you're analyzing the literature. So as always, stay up to date on American Identities. Go back and check it from time to time, and you'll find some replies there for me. Also, I want you guys to continue to think about your literary analysis, your final paper for this course. Remember, you do not have to have your thesis statement written at this point, but I want you to start thinking about some of the authors, some of the stories that are sticking out to you. Feel free to read ahead in your textbook. So for example, if you find a story, for example, Flannery O'Connor's A Good Man is Hard to Find, and you want to read that short story and kind of explore what other people are writing about that short story, feel free to do that. And if you want to check with me on a particular story, on a particular poem, just let me know and we can talk about it from there. But at this point, I want you to just think about ideas that you have for your literary analysis. Again, if you have any questions or concerns, please let me know. Send me an email or ask me any questions on Facebook. Happy reading, happy writing, and I'll see everyone in cyberspace.